Community steps up for our SES by Sandy Miller. With SES funding being tied to the state government's controversial Emergency Services Volunteer Levy, ESVL, it is more important than ever that the community steps up to fund much-needed equipment for our hard-working volunteers. With pledges by the Liberal opposition to scrap the levy if they get into office following next year's election, the new funding stream for SES may be scrapped before our local units can see any of the new funding. Manningham SES is in desperate need of a new vehicle to assist them in responding to multi-agency incidents, whether that is towing the boat for swiftwater rescue, participating in search and rescue operations, assisting police at crime scenes, or responding to flood, storm, building damage, fallen trees, or other emergencies. With the levy causing anger across the community, particularly from farmers, SES units across the state are at risk of losing what they have gained in this levy before they see a cent, and potentially ending up worse off. So whether you agree with this levy or not, the SES deserves fair and equitable funding. Minister for Emergency Services and Member for Eltham, Vicky Ward, said funds raised by this new levy will support the emergency services, helping them to keep communities safe all year round.
This new funding model is giving our incredible emergency services workers and volunteers the modern equipment they need to help keep communities safe. Victoria is one of the most fire-prone areas in the world, and natural disasters are becoming more frequent and severe, and the Emergency Services and Volunteers Fund will deliver our emergency services what they need to respond to these disasters.
Ms Ward said. Through the ESVF, the state government says it will invest $110 million to deliver a rolling fleet replacement program for SES, CFA and FRV. In an interview with ABC News, SES Unit Controller Mark Bagnall said increased funding would allow volunteers to spend more time responding and less time having to fundraise.
We've never had a capital works program budget. Everything has to be applied for and granted. This levy will allow $30 million over the 4 years for training for volunteers, twice as much money for equipment upgrades and vehicles. An emergency services levy, which is similar to what every other state has, is the most equitable and sustainable way that we can see an increasing in funding that would then be guaranteed moving forward.
Mr Bagnall said, with the recipients of the first round of funding announced and Manningham not making the inaugural list, our local unit may not receive their much-needed vehicle replacement for several years, if at all. And with the future of the levy in doubt, any vehicle upgrades may never eventuate. Before the drama of the controversial ESVL had made headlines, a group of locals had already stepped up to help Manningham SES. The Thunderball Committee have put their best foot forward and are organising a charity fundraiser, a gala ball, to raise money for Manningham SES to purchase a new 4x4 vehicle now. Tickets are now on sale for Thunderball. It is going to be a fabulous night of good food, good company and dancing to support our incredible SES volunteers. So this is your chance to show how much you love your Manningham SES. Book your tickets or table for August 16 at Bramley Estate. Local businesses and service groups are supporting the event, including Bramley Estate, the Grand Hotel, Quinton's IGA, Warrandyte Riverside Market, Warrandyte Community Bank, East Doncaster Templestowe Community Bank, Warrandyte Lions, Warrandyte Rotary, Manningham Rotary, 42K Media, the Manningham and Nillumbik Bulletin, and the Mick Parker Foundation. And thanks to these fabulous sponsors covering the costs of the event, every dollar from ticket sales will go to the SES. So book your tickets now before it sells out. Trybooking.com/DAUAZ.